Welcome to Sleepy Tales. My name is Mateus, and before we begin today's story, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below saying, "I'll sleep well tonight." Now, sit back, relax, and let's dive into tonight's tale. It was a dark and stormy night in the abandoned city of Pripyat, near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. 5 college students, led by a film major, had decided to explore the area as part of a school project. The group consisted of the leader, a science major, a history major, a photography major, and a communications major. They were all excited to document the eerie surroundings and uncover any paranormal activity that may exist. As they walked through the empty streets, they noticed strange sounds and whispers in the wind. They assumed it was just their imaginations playing tricks on them, but soon realized they were not alone. They heard footsteps behind them, but when they turned around, no one was there. The wind howled louder, and the temperature dropped significantly. Suddenly, they saw a shadowy figure approaching them from the distance. As the figure got closer, they realized it was not human, but a dark entity that was following them. The group was terrified and started running in different directions, hoping to escape. The communications major, named Sarah, managed to take a few pictures of the entity before it disappeared into the darkness. The group reconvened and decided to leave the area immediately, but they soon discovered that they were lost. They could not find the way out, and the entity kept appearing, haunting them at every turn. It seemed to be getting closer and more aggressive with each encounter. The group was exhausted and scared, but they had to keep moving. They found a building to take shelter in and started to research the history of the area. They learned that the entity they had encountered was a result of the nuclear disaster at Chernobyl. As they continued to research, they discovered something even more terrifying. The entity was not just a random supernatural being, but the personification of the damaged nuclear reactor itself. It had gained consciousness and was seeking revenge on those who had caused its destruction. The group was now trapped in the building, with the entity surrounding them from all sides. They had to find a way to stop the reactor before it destroyed them completely. The science major, named David, came up with a plan to use a special device that could disable the reactor from a safe distance. They searched the building for the device and finally found it in a hidden room. David activated the device, and the reactor started to shut down. The entity became weaker and less aggressive until it finally disappeared altogether. The group had succeeded in stopping the reactor and escaping the area. As they left Pripyat, they realized the gravity of the situation. They had not only encountered a terrifying entity, but had also uncovered a dark secret that was hidden for years. They hoped that their documentation would help to raise awareness of the dangers of nuclear energy and the importance of preventing future disasters. The group returned home safely, but they were forever changed by their experience. They had faced their fears and emerged stronger for it, but they knew that they would never forget the horror of that night in Chernobyl. Thank you for listening to this bedtime story, and remember, if you struggle with falling or staying asleep at night, click on the first link in the description for the ultimate solution to your problem. Now, choose one of these 2 videos and continue on our journey in the world of bedtime stories.